Hey, YouTube. Hmm. I feel like doing a vlog. There's like a lot of really weird shit being posted on YouTube, and I guess it's because it's almost August, and which means it's almost November, right? August, September, October. The candidates, Trump and Kamala, they only have 3 months before the voting, and I already know what's going to happen. Eh, Trump's going to get it. And the funny thing is that some of the people that are campaigning and posting for Trump are actually just ridiculous. But it doesn't even matter at this point what they say or do because Trump's going to get it. It has nothing to do with what they campaign about. It's just because people are sick of Democrats. Basically, that's the bottom line. They're just sick of Democrats. Whatever, all the things that people are complaining about today, that's all going to be blamed on the Democrats. So it doesn't matter. But like right now, the worst video that I saw, I mean, I've seen some really funny advertisements blasting each other. That's kind of funny, but the worst is this thing about the Olympics. They're actually trying to use the Paris Olympics as a campaign ad for Trump being righteous. I mean, propaganda is so bad right now. I mean, it's like I don't know who does the ad campaigns or who gets hired. Right right now it's so bad. I mean, for people who are educated and who know how these things go, it's so bad on both sides. They look so stupid. I'm sorry, they do. I know who's gonna win, but they look so stupid. I mean, no, to use the Paris Olympics as a campaign as a campaign tool is so funny to me. They think that because Paris did this whatever Last Supper intro to their Olympics that has some merit or something to an ad campaign for Trump and the Republicans because they're upstanding Christians. They'll spit on a homeless person, okay? Like these uppity Christians, they're the worst. They're the worst liars. They're the worst hypocrites. And then there's a how could the French president be so endorsing of the evil non-Christian ways that they were illuminating the Olympics. What the fuck are they talking about? Like it's France. That's what the president of France was trying to say. Like we're not a bunch of hypocritical, prudent, uptight Americans. We actually give a shit about our country. Yeah. And if we, want to show a bunch of trans LBGT elemental cues, at the Last Supper, if we think it's funny or we think it's artwork or we think there's something prolific about it, that's the way we are. They produced Renoir and Monet. They really don't give a shit about our opinion. If anything, they'll be probably laughing their asses off because when they're in trouble, some holy ruler from America will say, "We've got to help the little town in France because look what happened to the Ukraine." In the meantime, Puerto Rico and Hawaii are still waiting for help after the volcano and the hurricane. Nobody wants to talk about that. Nobody wants to talk about the fires in California. Nobody wants to talk about the unemployment rate. They want to talk about God. God doesn't even give a shit about your politics. Yeah? God doesn't. God cares about the shit you're putting in the ocean. God cares about how you treat animals and how you treat humans, regardless of what nation they come from. God cares about that stuff. You guys twist God all up and you use Jesus like a weapon, like, oh, well, if you were a real Christian, you wouldn't do this, but you would do this. If you love me, then you'll do this. You'll bend over backwards and you'll take it in the ass because you're a Christian. They use Jesus against you as a weapon. And it's really just disgusting when it's used in politics. Really disgusting and frightening. Really frightening. I mean, it is scary when they mix it together. Anyway, that's one topic because that's the shit that I'm seeing all over the fucking place now. Because it's 3 months away from the election, so that you're gonna see all this crazy fucking shit, and it's gonna confuse the fuck out of you. But hey, as one human American to another human American, let me tell you, don't let it frazzle you or get you all upset, because you pretty much know that after like 12 years of Democrats, a Republican's going to get in. It doesn't matter how good or bad Trump is. They're just sick of Democrats. That's pretty much it. Now, on a personal note, I want a freaking job. I thought I had a gig at the as a dancer, and but I had to come up with like $100 to get the outfit. And today I went and donated plasma, and I got $100 for donating plasma. Look, no bruise. The bruise went away. It took 6 days for the bruise to go away, but on the seventh day, I was able to go donate plasma again, and they didn't bruise me this time. So I made $100 and no bruise. So I took $50 and went grocery shopping at Publix and got some fresh food because I was hungry, and I had spent like the past 3 or 4 days eating ramen noodles and bread rolls, and that got old really quick. So I got some fresh cold cuts and some fresh rolls and some cereal and some milk, and I looked at my the few things I got, and it's so funny because like $50 just doesn't buy you anything anymore. I mean, it used to be back in 1998 when I had a 1-year-old kid and I had an EBT card and I had food stamps. They would give me, this was 1998, I would get like $200 in food stamps. And you know what? For me and a little baby, I also had WIC, which was very helpful because they gave me like juice and cheese and milk and stuff like that. Between WIC and $200 worth of food stamps, me and that kid ate all month. That was in 1998. I think we used to shop at Winn-Dixie back then. Yeah, but we ate all month for $200 and a WIC. That's what I had. That was 1998. Today, $200 ain't shit. I mean, you can, like I said, I just bought a few things for myself. For one person, I just bought a few things at the grocery store. Some cereal, some cold cuts, some milk, nothing. And it was $50. It's like, it's ridiculous. It's really bad. And then I don't qualify for EBT because I don't have a baby. They're like, one of the campaigns for Trump is save our kids. Our kids. The kids have no problem. It's the adults you need to worry about. The kids aren't the ones looting in Minneapolis, right? Or wherever they were looting, Michigan, New Jersey. They're not looting. It's not the kids that are doing the killing and the stealing. It's the adults. You're worried about the kids. What? The kids get to go to school and torment the teachers. They don't have a problem. How about finding jobs for adults? How about, not fucking with Medicare and Medicaid to the point where it doesn't make any sense anymore? Hmm? How about stuff like that for the adults who actually, voted for your stupid ass?